So, you're probably wondering why is the tuner apart. Well, when I plugged in this, the tuner decided to go crazy and short out and blow a fuse. I don't think it's the VCR's fault. The VCR works fine, don't worry. That's all sorted. This is now an unnecessary problem that we have now. I removed a capacitor that was right here. This is the capacitor. It is a 4700 UF at 35 volt. And look at that. That's the only bit of damage I could find on any cap. And this one looks like it was leaking. You can see where it's wet, or appears to be wet. Yeah, I'm going to probably replace it, but here's a weird thing. And this is not a bipolar capacitor. See, negative. Let me show you something weird. So, when I put my probes near this capacitor, look what happens. It literally, it connects. It's like it's finding continuity, but a capacitor should not do that. So something else in here is shorted. And it is not this fuse, because I took out this fuse. So something shorted that cap. And whatever, I don't know where it is. I think I need to take out this board to get in, but oh God, I really don't want to. I mean, let's see. So here to here. Yep. To ground. Okay, so here. Oh. Oh. Weird. Oh. Okay then. This is all ground. So I took off the capacitor right here, and look at it. Yeah, these caps, no doubt, the caps are the main cause of the problem. I don't think it's a short circuit. I think these caps have just had their days, because the weird ass shorting out sound, it's gotta be from this. And I know it ain't the VCR's fault, because, I just know it's not the VCR's fault. So, weirdly enough, yeah, that cap is just, oof. You see the crud on there. I took out the 47 here. You can see it's had some short out problems. This thing tests way too high, which no doubt is what caused the short. This is shorted to ground. I don't know why. I think there's an IC just shorted in here in the power supply. Because the clock, only this numeral would glow and the rest was shot. Just gotta replace, you know. Oh, it's a 25 volt. I gotta replace these big caps. The big caps are always the issues with these things. Little caps are okay. This I'm gonna replace too. 100, 2100 volt. I've never seen that value before. I'm gonna replace this, this, and since I'm at it, we have some leaking caps on this little board. You can see it too. Oh my god. Yeah. Got leaking caps on there, and don't even get me started on that one. Yeah, that's a leaker for sure. Gonna replace those because no doubt this is the timer circuit. This is possibly the main cause of why the clock stopped working. I think it's just manual error. I don't think I caused this. But thankfully it saved the VCR because the fuse had blown. And here's the fuse. Yeah, that'll look good. I'm gonna have to buy a new fuse when I'm done recapping all this and checking capacitors, but you know what? I got the damn remote to the thing. I'd like to get the tuner to work, because sadly the VCR itself don't got the IR sensor. This is the IR sensor right here. This thing right here, this is the IR sensor. It's an early one too. So yeah. Alright, replace. Check back to you when I get some progress finished. Okay, so far I've replaced this, I think that, yeah, replace that, and the capacitor in here, and here's the caps. You can see that they were trying to leak. Here's this, the first one I replaced. Here's this one, which was a 35 volt, but maybe a 16 volt will work. And I super glued it on there. If it don't work, oh well. Uh-oh. 8200 UF. Oh yeah. Yeah, I did put an 8200 UF in there, I think. There, double check that. Here's these ones. You can see some you can see some blue corrosion. Well, you can't because this camera's a piece of shit. Okay. It's gotta be for the freaking video recorder. 1.6 amp. That's for the video recorder. This is for the tuner. Fuck it. BRB. Okay, I'm just gonna take this MOSFET out. Just a sec. Strip it. No, I didn't. It requires. There. Gotta verify that your parts fucking work. Okay, there's that. And that. And then what we're gonna do. Oh, it doesn't even have heating compound anymore. It's just, oh God. There's one. Okay, I think we can now take out this MOSFET. Yep, there it is. Ooh. It does look kind of perfect desoldering. And here is the MOSFET. Now, kind of looks like it's fucked up. Yeah. Alright, let's do it out of circuit testing. Okay. Alright, so we shouldn't get anything from here, which we don't. Maybe get some. Oh. Okay. Oh, great. Looks like I don't. Huh. Weird. That ain't our problem. It's still good. Okay, we're gonna do some voltage check with the transformer, because the transformer could be bad, for all we know. So let's test the transformer. So let's take the transformer. Unplug that. I'll just have that. This is what's going to give the transformer power. See? Yep, see? Power. And I got my dim bulb tester just in case it wants to kill me. Okay. 7.3 ohms. And this test. Sounds like a 1-speed 2 point. That's going up. I don't know. So let's plug this in. Let's make sure our fuse ain't blown. Which it ain't. Fuse ain't blown. Good. Let's make sure this thing ain't shorted to ground. Nope. Okay. Let's do our transformer test. So let's put our probes to the transformer. 600 volts. I almost fucking blew my meter. Oh well. Alright, here we go. Get it plugged in and double check and boom. Oh. 22 volts. So our secondary ain't shot. Shouldn't be shot. Okay. Well, since we know that ain't shot, let's plug that in. I guess we could test this. So our transformer ain't shot, which is good, because I don't got the money to buy a new one. So, I got the fuses. We're going to do a little 5 amp fuse, which came out of my scope. Hopefully this doesn't fuck up my scope. Here we go. I don't recommend putting a 5 amp, but since I got me a dim bulb tester and that's all the store had. It's amazing that the store does no longer sell any type of fucking fuse, just 5 amp, and that's for cars. That's a shame. This hobby's getting to the point where it's getting rare. Okay, who's ready for some fireworks? I'm stepping back away from this motherfucker. Oh shit. I don't like that. Yep, you go there. You stay there. I don't like that. We got power. Okay. I'm looking in here, and do you see what I see? That looks like a crack on there and a little bit of a burn mark. I don't know how long that's been like that, but yeah. This is cracked. Last night it was smoking, so it's possible this is what's causing everything to fucking not work. And this I'm gonna replace and put back the original 220 UF. But yeah, that's fucked. It's a crack, right? Crack. Crack right there. Well, let's get it out. I think it's a transistor. Yeah, but that little part there has a crack on it. So, let's get her done. I could probably get another one of those out of this, which came out of the Quasar, but they're pretty much the same I guess they have the same parts as well. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Yeah. Actually, let me put water on my sponge. Okay. Let's clean up the iron. Get that tip. Yep. That's the one. Yep. Oh. Jakes. Yep, there's our suspect part. Oh fuck. Jeez. Yeah, that thing been melting. Okay. Yeah, that's been melting. Yikes. Yeah, but you see where it split. What is it? D. Right there. Fuck. I have to get this on very careful. You cannot get. Oh, God. lucky, maybe I could get... That's a D. Oh, fuck. Look on the board right here. You can see it. Yep. That's probably the source of our problems. This, I think it's a transistor had failed. So, we're gonna have to replace that. That would explain why we ain't getting shit out of it. And the question is, did the other one? No, the other one's fine. It's just that one. Oh, it's not good. I do not have one of these and I cannot figure out what it is, and I cannot even find the service manual for this damn thing. So I think this tuner is just a lost cause. Yeah, I can't make what that is. I'm tempted to desolder the other one and maybe it's the same one. I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. Let's desolder that. Well, that's great. Oh, that's not the same one. Great. So, yep, this tuner is a lost cause. Because, yeah, it's just a lost cause. Because I don't know what that is. And there is no service manual for this damn thing on the internet. So, lost cause. Oh well. I tried. So, tuner's shot. Garbage. Although, I couldn't fix it. I mean, you win some, you lose some, I guess. The VCR still works when it was plugged in that damn tuner. So, yeah. You win some, you lose some, I guess. It's a shame, too. I really love the remote. I took the batteries out of the remote. They're right here. And here's the parts I had replaced. I'm just gonna save this for another time. Maybe a service manual will come up on the internet and I can fix it. Till then, if I can't figure out what that part is, I can't replace it. That part's way too damaged. But oh well. So, thanks for watching this little tuner